Well, how are you folks doing today? You having a good summer? I'm Alan McKnight. I'm the director of the Recreation and Parks Department. I want to thank everyone for coming out today and joining us. This is an exciting day for us with Recreation and Parks, the City of Columbus. We're going to be breaking ground for the renovations and expansions of the Westgate Recreation Center. This center was originally opened in 1962, so it's been over 50 years since there's been any major improvements here. These improvements that we're going to be making this year will allow us to serve the community and serve these young folks for the next 50 years. So we're real excited about moving forward with this work and getting these improvements made. Our next speaker, Mayor Coleman, has made it a priority to renovate and upgrade our centers, some of which are older than Westgate even, if you can believe that. And we've been doing a lot of work, and in fact, here in a couple of months, we're going to reopen Milo Grogan Recreation Center, which has just gone through about $3.5 million worth of renovations. So we're making progress as we get these centers improved so that we can again serve the future, serve the community in the future. But I want to welcome Mayor Coleman. Mayor Coleman.
Thank you very much, and it's so great to be here back at Westgate Recreation Center, and I want to thank Director Alan McKnight and his staff for making this day a reality, making every day a reality for many young people in our city. And I'm so proud to be here because, you know, there's a lot of buildings in our city that the city owns that hasn't had any renovation in decades and decades. This is one of them. City Hall is one of them. Several buildings all over the city just simply haven't had the attention in order to keep them up and keep them usable over the years for the public. And so the Westgate Recreation Center will be renovated. It's a major project. It'll be $5 million, adding 10,000 square feet to the building to include a new multi-purpose room, 2 new classrooms in the basement. The project will consist of course, that multi-purpose room, 2 new classrooms, reconfigured office and front desk area, new restrooms on the second floor, a new lounge on the second floor, a new fitness room. You got to be fit, right? Yes. That's right. New windows, which is very expensive. New flooring, paint in painting the entire interior. New air conditioning. Right? Need that. Absolutely. Especially on a day like today, right? Yeah. Man, I got a ladybug just landed right here. Isn't that good luck? Yeah. All right. Okay. New electric lighting, updated kitchen, updated gymnasium, new landscaping, new north entranceway. A whole lot of things to make this a great place for you. And I'm so glad we're able to do it. And we're working to do this in many of our rec centers that need to be updated, many of our city buildings that need to be updated because we have to. If we don't, they'll fall apart. And I've seen cities where important buildings for the public have fallen apart and are not usable and had to get torn down. And that's not a good thing. So this is why we have on the ballot this November 4 bond package issues totaling $842 million resources to go into our neighborhoods to strengthen our economy without raising taxes. And the first issue, hey, isn't that good? You like that, huh? You there right there? You're a future politician. Woohoo, no new taxes. So it'll be broken down into 4 issues. First issue is health and safety for the police and fire facilities for $53 million. Got to keep safe, right? And then for recreation and parks is $124 million for rec centers and bike paths and pools and parks and playgrounds and equipment. Hey, how about that for you guys? Public service, $222 million for resurfacing sidewalks, roadways, bikeways, refuse vehicles and containers, street equipment, and public utilities, $445 million for water systems and improving street lighting. All those things are important, and we think it's important that you vote for all of these. Tell your parents to vote for these issues so that you can make the quality of life in our city even better. So I'd like to bring up Zach Klein, who's head of the Recreation and Parks Committee and City Council. Without City Council, you can't do much. So he has been a cheerleader for youth, cheerleader for Recreation and Parks. We're so glad to have him here. Let's bring up Councilmember Zach Klein.
Thanks, Mayor. Let's hear it for the Mayor and Director McKnight for all the great things they're doing for Recreation and Parks in the City of Columbus. You know, we're doing everything, and we're investing our money and resources for each and every one of you and all your friends and your brothers and your sisters, because y'all are the most important asset that we have in the City of Columbus. So it's important that you're safe. It's important you have good schools. It's important you have a fun place to go, a safe place to go to enjoy recreation, just like here at Westgate and the expansion that we're doing for each and every one of you. So by June next year, this is going to be done. But when you look at the investment that the City Council's made along with the Mayor in the West Side, it's impressive when it comes to not only investing in our recreation and parks, but investing in our recreation and parks here at Westgate, like we're redoing Harder Lake here. Going to get a brand new lake here at Westgate. And we're also investing in a new Wilson Road Park that's going to be done in the next 18 months to 24 months. So we're going to be thinking about everyone here and all of your friends and family about all the opportunities that you're going to have to play football and basketball and gymnastics and all the great program that we have here on the west side for every one of you. So thank you so much, and I'm excited for each and every one of you, and looking forward to you guys getting some AC because it is hot outside.
Tell them about the fire hydrant.
Thank you, Councilman Klein. We appreciate all the support. And Councilman Klein chairs the Recreation and Parks Committee on Council and works hard to support our department throughout the year. A couple other folks I just want to recognize here. The architects who designed this work, Braun and Steidel, are here. If you want to raise your hands, appreciate all the work that you've done. And the contractor, Gutnick Construction's over here. You're going to be seeing a lot of those folks this year. Help them by keeping an eye on the building as we do these renovations, and they'll be working hard to get this project done on time so we can get it opened back up with air conditioning so we can be inside and be cool. So appreciate their help. With this heat, and the mayor just reminded me, we've got doing a lot to try to keep folks cool. You have to keep hydrated. They talked to you about that. They giving you lots of water with the playground here today? All right, let's stay cool. But we've also got a number of fire hydrants we're going to be opening up here in this afternoon and tomorrow, and one of them's here at Westgate Park, so we'll have an opportunity to cool down there. We'll also be doing that at Beatty, at Driving Park, and at Linden Recreation Center. So in addition to the spray grounds and pools that we have, those fire hydrants will be opening up the next couple of days to help folks stay cool in this hot weather. With us today is Carla Rothen. Carla Rothen is the president of the Recreation and Parks Commission. The commission is a 9-member commission that supports our department, works hard every day to make sure that we're meeting the needs of the community. And I'd like to ask Carla to come up and say a few words.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for having me today. A long time ago when I was your age and I was in elementary school, I went to camp. And I had a lot of fun, too. I swam and played and enjoyed it. And so when I grew up and Mayor Coleman asked me if I would serve on the Recreation and Parks Commission, I was so happy because I thought, you know what, this is really good for me. This is a chance for me to remember when I was young and I grew up and enjoyed the time that I spent at my recreation centers and in my neighborhood. And now I can give back and I can volunteer to help the city make this a better place to live. And so I became a volunteer. And that's kind of my job. So you heard about the mayor's job and our Councilman Klein's job and Alan McKnight's job as the director. And you know what they're taking care of. They're taking care of all the business and taking care of all the money that tries to make this place great for you. But what is your job? You're probably thinking, you know what? How can I help? Right? Well, when you come and you enjoy it and you play and you have fun, you remember that this just didn't come easy, so you really respect it. And if you see some trash on the ground, you pick it up, put it in a trash can, or you recycle your bottles, or you say thank you to some of your recreation leaders and your parents, and you thank your city. That's all you got to do. And then someday you'll grow up and you'll volunteer and you'll make it better for someone else. Okay? So thank you so much for having me, and thank you for being part of this city, because all of you are the ones that make it great. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Rothen. A couple other folks I just want to recognize real quick here. We have a lot of volunteers out at the community center here that help out. We've got Jean Ann McDonald and Mike Lauber and members. You see the folks in the red shirts, they're members of the Community Recreation Council out here, and they volunteer. And Denise here, who is our center manager, runs the program. They help her out and provide a lot of support to Denise as she runs things. So we want to thank you for all that you do and your continued support of Westgate Park and Westgate Community Center. So thank you everybody for coming out today. Now the fun part. We get to break the ground to get this project started, get things rolling. We're going to walk over there and we're going to turn some dirt up. Maybe we can get a few of you to help us do that. You want to do that? Yeah. All right, well, let's walk over here. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Hey. Go.